So before I made a video about top 8 best champions in Paladins, this time we're gonna be making a top 8 worst champions in Paladins. Now this was actually a lot harder to make because I feel like there's actually a lot more good champions than bad champions. And if you play any of these champions, do not feel bad about playing them because let's be honest, the meta doesn't really matter that much. It only matters in the higher elo, but if you're only like low elo or if you just play casually, the meta doesn't really matter that much, so play whoever you want. And also keep in mind that this is only my opinion, so do not take this personally. So number 8 is gonna be my boy Grandpa over here. Now I put him at number 8 because I don't think he's actually that bad. I think he is still somewhat playable, but the thing is with this champion over here, he's not always gonna be good because first of all, he's also very easy to counter. You can just buy resilience and you can buy wrecker and then he's kind of just GG. And there's also far better off tanks out there than Turvold. There's like Khan, there's also Azan. The only reason that I can think of why you would play Turvold is if you're trying to counter a flank. If they have like a lot of mobility like Maeve or Eevee or like Seven, Vatus, because there's no other reason why you would play Turvold. I don't see anyone talking about like, oh, Turvold is so fun to play. Like they only play Turvold because they want to counter, unless they're actually just playing Turvold because to annoy people. But he's not that bad, but he's only good in some scenarios. And I hate Turvold players, I just want to say, because I'm a flank main. I hate every single Turvold players, but I don't think he's that bad. He's still somewhat playable. Number 7 is gonna be Rom. I'll be honest, I don't even remember the last time I seen a Rom. I haven't seen or played Rom in so long. He's just not really that good. He's only good for like new players or like lower ranked players. My first reasoning why Rom is not really that good is because of his damage. His damage is pretty terrible. He's all about sustain, and the worst part for Rom is you can easily counter him. Against pro players, they know exactly how to counter a Rom. I mean, it's not even difficult to counter Rom. Literally get anyone with CC like stun, cripple, and he's already GG. He's only good in the lower ranked, and there's far better off tanks out there than Rom. Number 6 in the list is gonna be Terminus. Now Terminus is actually a little bit better in this current meta because he got buff, but he's still one of the worst tanks currently, unfortunately. It hurts to say this because I actually love Terminus, but he's just getting outclassed by other tanks out there. Literally Enaro exists, Barrick exists, Fernando exists. There's just so many better point tanks out there. The reason why he's bad is because he's a melee champion. There's really no one else that is like an actual melee champion. Obviously we're not including Androxus Punch or like Talos Punch. We don't really have like an actual melee champion except for like Terminus, unless I'm forgetting someone. I don't even know how to buff him because if they over buffed him, he's gonna be way overpowered. Maybe the buff he needs is maybe like I don't know, movement speed, like give him more movement speed. I don't know how to buff him. Maybe just rework the guy, I'll be honest, like something, he needs something. Number 5 in the list is gonna be Kinessa. Now Kinessa, I'm pretty sure has one of the lowest win rate in terms of like damage right now, and that's really bad. I don't even remember what made Kinessa bad. Like I remember she did get nerfed, like her talent got nerfed, like completely got reworked, but that's the only thing I'm remembering, only the talent. I don't know why Kinessa is bad. If you guys know why Kinessa is bad, let me know down in the comments below, but I actually don't know why she's bad. The only reason that I can think of why she's bad is because there's just better damage out there. Literally BK exists, Tyra exists, and Strix is just doing a lot better in this current meta. Number 4 in the list is gonna be Caspian. Now the same with Caspian. Caspian has one of the lowest win rates in terms of flanks. They just absolutely killed Caspian. Like the way they nerf a lot of his cards, they just absolutely killed him. Now to be fair, I've still seen some good Caspian players out there, but he definitely is not doing that good in this current meta. He did have a moment where he was absolutely broken, but that moment did not really last for forever. He got nerfed instantly. I guess if you're still a good Caspian player, you can still kind of make him work, but there's definitely better flankers out there than Caspian. He just got hard nerfed a lot of his good cards, and I'm pretty sure his best talent, they also changed it a bit. They made it a lot weaker now. Very sad for Caspian players. So literally everything about Caspian is just so much worse. His dash is still really bad, and I'm still wondering until this day why Caspian is a flank instead of a damage, because he doesn't feel like a flank, I'll be honest with you. And number 3 in the list is gonna be Yagoroth. Now Yagoroth actually got buffed a few patches ago, I think. But it's not really the buff that she needed. They buffed the talent where she can be more like a point tank, and let's be honest, Yagoroth is not really a point tank, so I don't know why they're buffing that talent. They just nerfed Yagoroth a little too much. Like, her ultimate sucks. She's literally one of the biggest characters out there, so you can just freely hit her. And one of the best damage right now is Tyra. Tyra literally shreds Yagoroth. You can even play Willow and the Yagoroth doesn't get any healing. She used to be quite broken actually, but yeah, they just nerfed her a little too much and now she's not really that good. Number 2 in the list is gonna be Moji. Now, a lot of people are actually expecting Moji to be here, and yep, you are right, she's definitely gonna be here. The thing is with Moji, Moji is only good in some scenarios. Maybe like in Bright Marsh, she can actually be really good because that's like her map. Like in small maps, she can actually be good, but there's so many other flankers out there that are just way better than Moji. She's only really good in the lower elo, or if you're like a new player. She's also one of those champions out there where they need to be up close and personal to you so they can actually do something. If you cannot get close, then GG, well played. Now, before I say number 1, I want to give an honorable mention, and that's gonna be Sky over here. Now, I actually did not want to put Sky in this list because Sky is actually broken on console. If you play on a controller or you play on console like PlayStation or Xbox, Sky is absolutely bonkers. The way you can just easily get headshots is so OP. But that's the thing, Sky is only good if you're playing on a controller or on console. But vice versa, if you play Sky on PC, Sky is actually not really that good. But yeah, I only put her here because she actually sucks on PC, but on console, she's actually pretty damn good. Number 1 in the list, now everyone is expecting this, is gonna be Kazumi. Now, they just absolutely killed Kazumi. I love how she was already doing quite bad in the current meta, and then they nerfed her even more. So she's actually just literally the worst champion. I'm pretty sure Kazumi is literally the worst champion in Paladins history. Now, the thing is with Kazumi, when she first got released, she wasn't actually like that broken. She was just very annoying. But that's the problem. Most Paladins players, they're just a bunch of casual players. They're not really like pro players, so obviously they're gonna find Kazumi broken, and now they just nerfed her to the ground and she's literally the worst champion in the game. Does she deserve it? Absolutely yes. I hate Kazumi players, honestly. I'm one of those players who hated Kazumi. But as much as I hate Kazumi, she still needs a buff. Like, give her some love. So guys, do you guys agree with my list over here? Comment down below if you guys agree with me or not. But of course, keep in mind that this is only my opinion, so do not take this personally. Well, that's it for today guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.